Hey Sisterhood series, welcome to part 2 of episode 4,
I
Table
just
Talk with
want
Janelle.
like a week of just no phone.
That'd be cool.
I just want to get rid of my phone for like nothing happened, no reason. I just like sometimes I just really don't care for my phone.
I feel that. I really contemplated on deleting all my social media.
Honestly, I was thinking about that today. I was like, do I want to just delete all my social media? Because I honestly don't really care for it because half the stuff on social media is not real life. Let's be honest. It's a lot of fakeness, a lot of people faking their
Life.
lives and that they're perfect, and that's just not it.
I think I got rid of my Instagram for maybe almost 2 weeks, and it was actually pretty refreshing.
I deleted
like to
mine.
just not have
I deleted
that,
my
like,
whole Instagram.
yeah.
I'm not gonna pray on that. I like. There's days where I honestly just wanna, I just wanna get rid of it.
I like to do I would like to go away for 2 nights. I
Oh,
don't care if it's like going away in an Airbnb. I could check into a hotel for 2 nights and be at peace. Like, even being in a hotel, sometimes you feel like you're far away.
Yeah.
Like it's just a different luxury.
my friend actually, one of my friends, she just went on her first solo vacation. And she said she was so scared about it, and she was like, it was the best experience. Again, I'll do it. Like I'll do it so many more times. She was like, I prefer like vacationing on my own now. Like she had that much fun by herself. And she went to Mexico. She was like, I was so scared. She's like, but it was the best vacation I've ever had.
Yeah.
I don't have the guts for it. I don't think I'm too paranoid.
Yeah.
Like you trust this.
I'm
like,
quite small. Like stay within the state, like what you were saying, like just go to a hotel nearby to make that first small step before you do something big, like going to Mexico.
Yeah, going out of the country.
Too.
Yeah, I would too.
Flying by yourself, that's scary in itself.
I mean, I've flown by myself, but I listen to too much true crime. I cannot vacation.
That's what it is. I used to watch.
And it's not even once I'm at the. I feel like once I'm at the resort, I would be fine. You know what I'm saying?
It's the process of getting there.
Yeah, getting to the resort, and then like even like you be by yourself. Like, come on, we know how like men can be sometimes, and like don't even look in my direction. Like when you don't even like you just trying to enjoy your peace, and you see men looking at you like you're a piece of steak. Like no, that's too much for me too. Like I don't like that.
Yeah, and it do be uncomfortable because you know they're looking at you.
Yeah.
Look at you until you crack your head and you're like, yo.
Yeah, and it's not awkward.
I know you're standing there. I'm not looking at you for a reason, bro. Yeah, it do be weird. Yeah.
And then you hear some of these horror stories at resorts. Yeah, guys, I'm never vacationing by myself. I just decided right now. Kudos to you people that can vacation by yourself.
But you know what? This goes back to like what we were saying about like knowing your circle. Like rest in peace to that poor girl.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yes.
Could you imagine?
She thought she was. Yeah. See, that
like you get on a flight hyped to be doing what you're going to do, and your crew. You don't make it back, like
because of your crew.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's like a whole other level.
It's remake of that.
Yeah, for real.
I feel like it's coming.
Yeah,
that's absolutely too much for me.
When we talk about solo, you don't even know what you're walking into sometimes with groups. And that's why it's so important to like people want to know this person, know that person.
No, that's why I tell you, and you know, listen,
that's why you need to know who you trust, who you're loyal to.
Right? I catch vibes, and people when they first meet me, they'll be like, "Oh, you're so quiet." Oh, no, I'm analyzing. I'm analyzing all y'all. I don't know y'all, and I don't even care. I will tell my loved one. I'll be like straight up. I know you've been with this friend with this person for like 12 years, but they're funky and their intentions aren't right. I will tell them. I don't care if I'm not catching a right like vibe. I go off of like what I'm feeling inside. If I'm not catching good vibes from you, I'm not gonna mess with you. I'll be nice, like, but I will not surround myself with that. No, because I catch vibes off people real quick. I can tell when someone's phony.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I see right through all of that. But yeah, getting vibes off people. That whole situation with that girl, I follow my gut. I don't care who you are. I'm keeping eyes on you. I don't care if you've known.
That's what I'm saying, though. I don't think I would go on vacation.
And this is how I know.
I knew.
And even Bri, I'll tell Bri because I told Bri so many times. I'm like, listen, the people that you have in your circle that I've met, I actually really like. Because, for example, which it's totally not true, Janelle, I love you. If I felt vibes from you, I'd be like, yo, Bri, I'm sorry, but I'm not messing with this. Like, I'm honest with the people that. It's just you. Bri, I'll be nice to her, but
she gotta go eventually.
I'm glad I don't have that with you. Obviously, I love you. But yeah, it's
important to look out for your people too, because you don't want to see any of us getting hurt by like.
Yeah, that's why that whole situation with that girl. I'm like, how do y'all do that? Just don't be friends with her. That's it.
Yeah, like if she that would you do that for, just leave her be. Y'all could have found a new friend. That is so crazy.
Y'all did not have to kick her out of country with y'all and do what you did.
It was.
Y'all could have definitely just said, we don't like you. Like,
y'all could not said nothing and left her alone. Like,
right.
I don't know what she had though. She had a business.
She had I did see that.
It was probably jealousy. Jealousy is the root of jealousy. That'll do it.
Yeah,
it absolutely will.
And that I'm telling you now, that's from the enemy.
Sure is. Sure is.
Yeah, it's crazy. The world's crazy. The world is on fire, literally.
The world is sad, is what it is.
It is so sad. Like, it is just, and it is being a mom. It's like, dang. That's why I keep my child covered in prayer, because there's no truth. It is what it is.
Yeah, this world is just. This world is down.
Wow.
That's a question for you. Like, how much?
So not Janelle with a question.
How, like, well, I mean, you knew mom, but like, just like that fear of sending her, eventually having to send her off into the world. Like, how much do you shelter her, or are you like completely honest with?
Honestly, I wondered that too.
Right, like, because that's a fear. Like, don't you want to have kids in this day?
Yeah, the way it started.
Doing for her, I've written a journal for her that I'm going to give to her at a certain age of life and what has happened in life and throughout her life, and because she deserves to know the truth and the truth of who she is and who she belongs to. I claim my daughter to be a child of God, and I want her to grow up like that, because this world is so broken, it's so hurt. You can fall wayside to it, and she's so precious. And they're so precious at this age. And then the world's just going to feed so much lies, and I do have that fear for her, but that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Like, I'm staying like prayed up. I'm staying
already like kind of planting the seed in her.
Yeah, I'm trying to guard that in her heart, because this is just,
you want her to be able to go out in the world like, I know the truth, and that is not, you're not going to fool me.
Yeah, I want her to be able to know like the truth. Like, somebody says something and she goes, no, that goes against what I believe. Like, I want her to know that in her and instill that in her heart and her mind, because the world's going to tell her, you should be this, you should be that, you need to do this, you need to grow up and be this, you should be a singer. Oh no, she needs to be an athlete. Like, no, I want her to be called to what her purpose is, and whatever that may be, and what she decides. And I just want her to walk in faith, because walking by sight in this world, look where it's leading people. Like, people are as messes, are like, lives are a mess. People look a mess. It's not worth it. It's truly not.
That's crazy that Janelle asked that question, because I was always wondering the same thing.
That's like, the other thing too, that she has so many, like, she has like the people and that's why I'm being very selective of who I move forward with in life, because that's who I'm going to be with, and she's with me. So that's who she's going to be with. So it's like, I want women in her life who hold moral and value, and who are just strong, independent women, to know, like, these are your role models, you know?
Yeah, that's very true. And she does have a lot of strong women in her life.
Does, you know, she's not faulted by that. So I appreciate that. So kudos to y'all. Thank you.
She's like, thank you.
Good women are falling wayside, so stay good.
This is generation, man. Like, And I'm in it, and I feel like I don't belong in it because, like, everything traditional is just thrown out the window. Like, people have come to accept things that should not be acceptable. Things have been so normalized that it should not be normalized. Like, it's just so, it's so backwards. Like, why are we normalizing? There's just so many things that are being, there's so many people nowadays that, like, just get lied to and, like, cheated on or played, or, like, just played like a fiddle. And it's like, it's just, it's disgusting. Like, I bet you every single person on this page knows somebody that has happened to or has been a victim themselves, because, and it's normal.
Yeah.
Like, that's, I don't think that's right.
To the point to make you think it's normal.
And
the
fact that
you saying that for you to think it's normal, you're sick yourself. You need help.
Yeah.
You seek counseling, or you need to seek a faith. You need, like, for you to think what you're doing is okay. You seriously need help.
And it's not even just them; it's the people around them that know that things are happening, that think it's okay and think it's cool and funny. Like, that's not. But, like, you know, even that, me or talking about it, like, I think that people fail to realize that our roles in society have changed. And I think that men think that there are certain things that they can hold over our head in regards to, like, us needing to depend on them. And us as women do not need a man for nothing nowadays. We can do it all by ourselves. We do not need a man to depend on financially, for shelter, a job. Like, yeah, back in the day, the woman was running the home. The man was out providing. Roles have, like, I can provide and run a home by myself. I don't need a man. If a woman has a man, it's because she wants to have a man, not because she needs him. I just want men to know that we do not need y'all. Okay? Okay? We do not need y'all.
It's like, the way I see it is,
but we obviously do want that, but we don't need it. Huh? I said we obviously do want, like, every woman obviously wants a man to, like, provide and make them feel safe, but, like, at the end of the day, if you're not showing, like, the true things that, like, we need, like, if you're just flashy with what you're wearing, what you could do because you have money, because you have this, that, and that third, like, that doesn't matter. Like, a real woman who is, like, true and strong on her own, like, foundation, is just, like, true to who she is. She don't need you. Like, a good woman does not.
What you're saying, like, your standards begin to change. Like, people think I provide financially, I did it. Cool, bro. Where's spiritually? Where's emotionally? Where's physically? Like, it's way more accountability than just I got money and I got this. A lot of people work and have money. Like,
and that's why a lot of relationships are failing nowadays, because you're going after someone for the wrong things.
And
then, you know what? A big part of it is social media, because people are so flashy and worried about having the best of the best, the newest of the newest. Girl,
it's pride and ego, and like I said, you have to feel validated how you look and what people think about you. I'm telling you,
and I think that's the difference between all of us.
Like I told you, people who always say, "I don't care what people think about." You do care.
Yeah.
That's why you do what you do. It is.
Well, I will say what's true about all of us is, I don't believe either of us are very materialistic. I do not know a brand thing I really own. Yeah, you like nice things, but
I knew I wasn't when somebody had more. A person I was with had more, like, wardrobe than me. I'm like,
yeah,
like that.
See what they're spending their money on, or what's important to them, what they hold value. I don't think I've ever bought myself designer anything, and I'm okay. I will go buy sweatpants at Walmart. Say less. I don't care. I go for right. Like, I do not care. I go for comfort, and if it's cute, I do not go for what is printed on the front.
Yeah,
like, Walmart. I'll wear it.
It's so crazy, and it's the same with people in shoes. Like, I gotta have the newest this, that.
I've never got a pair of Jordans.
Like, bro, are you gonna scuff them? Like, is the sidewalk gonna scuff them? Yeah, come on.
I'm like a penguin in my sneakers. If I can't walk comfortably, I don't need them.
And that's what kills me. You can go out and buy, the people with kids, you can go out and buy yourself top notch, go buy your kid top notch. Don't be now settling your kid at Walmart. Don't be settling your kid here. You want to be top notch? Your kid should be top notch because first of all, your kid should come first. Period.
Mm-hmm. And if you want to be top notch, make sure you can afford your rent at the end of the month too.
Period.
You know what that is? The scrub. TLC said it first. So. No, for real though. Like,
it is.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
times change. Like, when I go out, I'm like, oh, I would love this, but there's many times I don't buy things for the sake of Jaira, and then I'll go to Carter's and drop $150. But she depends on me. Like, that's who she depends on. So I can go without buying new clothes for 2 weeks. Like, I will be okay. It's crazy.
I know. No, it is. And I just think that people it's the social media thing. It's the wanting validation. It's the people having big heads, big egos, all gassed up. And what they fail to realize is a real woman don't need you. And you know what, man? If a woman is going after you because of your money and your materialistic things, that is not the right woman. I'm sorry, sis. If you're doing that, you're doing the wrong thing. You need to come talk to me because that is not right. We need to get you fixed up because we are independent women out here. Okay.
There's a difference because there are women and who have standards, and then we got just girls and females in another category right now in this generation. So
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't you want to be able to carry yourself independently? Like, I don't know. That's for me. My mom raised me to be a strong, bad, independent woman. Like, my mom, I will credit my mom and my grandmother, honestly. Like, they were both very strong women. They knew what they wanted. They were not going to be disrespected by nobody. And they always made sure they provided for their kids, and even if they didn't have the money, they still made sure that they made a way for their kids, like at the end of the day, point blank period. And they would still give anyone the shirt off their back. Like, that's how I grew up.
Yeah.
So
the crazy thing, like,
it's just
people don't understand, like, we're also here to help others. Like, we're not here to just take. Like, I don't think people get that. Like, we're here to help others and to give to others. Like, giving is literally, I learned this in church. Like, giving, I don't even know it.
It should happen naturally. It should happen.
It is, but it was like when you give, a hormone releases in your body of like pure joy because we were like built to be givers. And it's crazy because we live in a generation, it's all about me, take. It's wild. So you're going against it. And then you look crazy, and then you look like an outcast. And I've come to accept I am just an outcast in this generation.
But I'd rather do that. Yeah. I do not want to be like anybody in this generation.
Me neither. Yeah, me neither. I'm good.
I am.
Yeah.
And these people nowadays are miserable with their lives.
They'll claim to be happy, though, I'll tell you.
But they're miserable.
Yeah. Or you can claim to have all this happiness, but behind closed doors, you're not going to be content, because what I believe contentness and true joy comes from one person. And you're going to chase things in life for the rest of your life and still feel empty. And that's fulfilled. And it shows in celebrities, like celebrities who have
all the money in the world
but like, you got to be a DJ on the Ellen Show. You had a beautiful wife, 3 beautiful children, and you still were not happy.
Yeah.
You chase money, and money's not everything. I've always said I've never been a person who cared about money like that. And when I was being around people who only cared about money, it was a very strange feeling, because it's like, do you realize how quick God can turn your life and say it's gone?
Yeah.
I have
who
this.
Are you without it?
Yeah. Who are you with little? Or no, who you are?
You're right. Who you are with a little. Who you are with a lot.
Yeah, something like that. It's all about greed, like just being greedy.
No matter what, you should be humble, like the same. You should not. Yeah, the more money you have, people will be taking their money to their grave with them. What are you gonna do with that? Yeah, people. And you know what? The people with all the money that only care about money are miserable people.
Yeah, like people are just ending their lives left and right, and people are just
It is sad because you hear it too from people who make money and have this fame and stuff, and they're like that.
Life is harder.
The people that are doing, the people that you see that are, you know, are famous and wealthy and stuff that are like genuinely happy are the people that are literally giving and doing charity work and like doing God's work. Like they're serving others. They're going to help the homeless. They're providing for people. They're visiting people in the hospital. Like those people are actually still serving.
Yeah. Generation is just,
it's lost.
Yeah, it's
This
super
generation
lost.
is so lost. It's scary.
I went to that worship night a few weeks ago, and they like literally were praying over Generation Z because everyone knows it's just so broken and lost.
Yeah. Just the power to change one life or reach one life to change one life it means everything, because you just don't know the domino effect it can have.
My thing is too, like I will invest in experiences and memories rather than going out and buying a bottle or buying $300 sneakers, or people spend stupid money on like like clothing, like materialistic things. I'd rather have memories and experience. I'd rather drop $1,200 on a trip than $1,200 in clothes or $1,200 in a night out, stuff like that. That's only a couple hours. A trip can be like a week, and that's memories that'll last a lifetime.
Yeah, definitely.
I just think that people just kind of follow. They don't lead anymore. They're not themselves anymore. They just follow the crowd.
Yeah, take no accountability for anything. Yeah, it sounds about like this generation.
And it's only gotten more exacerbated with the way social media just keeps growing. Like people have no more originality. Like even look at like music now. Everything just gets recycled. Fashion gets recycled.
Oh, I haven't. Me and Bri were talking about this last night. We haven't listened to like the radio in a long time, but like the songs that I have heard like on like TikTok and stuff are old songs.
Yeah.
Old beats that they recycle and like yeah. So I know what you mean.
Even like a lot of songs that are coming out and are still coming out are like just other retakes and remixes of old songs. Like there's originality is like going out the window because people are being told what to think or seeing what they're supposed to think and like. Like originality just doesn't seem to be much of a thing anymore.
Even look at TikTok. All the challenges. You see someone do something, you do it, and then there's millions of videos on it doing the same exact thing.
Yeah.
And you know what the whole purpose is for views.
Yeah.
To hope that it'll catch on.
Yeah. Create your own thing. Yeah.
That's why I always, I had a friend that told me that no matter what I do, just make sure that I'm being truthful to myself and it's not a facade. I think that's so important.
It is, because to live in a facade, that has to be exhausting.
Yeah.
Live in a two-world mind like that is, or you're gonna get, it's gonna catch up to you.
That wraps it up for part 2, and we hope that you stay tuned for our last and final part of Table Talk with Janelle.